Good day, everybody. Welcome to Coffee with Frank. Hey, if you got a cup of coffee, go grab one. If not, just sit back and follow along. Today, I want to talk about something that held me back for many years, and maybe it's holding you back. The biggest lie that we tell ourselves is, one day I will do this. Have you ever noticed how powerful these two words are? One day. One day I will start a business. One day I'll lose weight. One day I will travel. One day I will spend more time with family. One day. The problem is that one day quietly becomes next month. One day becomes next year. And before you know it, many years have passed. I know this because I lived it. I've put many dreams on the shelf because life got too busy. Career, bills, responsibilities, families. None of those are bad, but they're very important. Somewhere along the line, I stopped asking myself what I wanted. And instead, I just kept doing what was expected. Maybe you're doing the same thing. Maybe you've been working hard for years. Maybe you built a good life. But deep down, you know that there is still something you've always wanted to do. Well, here's what I've learned. Life rarely gives us the perfect moment. We actually have to create it. That's why I started this journey. Not because I think it's going to be easy, and not because I think it's going to be an overnight success, but because I don't want to spend the next 10 years wondering what would have happened if I started today. And here's something else I realized. Fear doesn't disappear. It changes. When we're younger, we fear of failing. As we get older, we fear of being too late. But both fears are the same thing. They keep us standing still. I'd rather move forward with uncertainty than to stay comfortable with regret. Think about that for a moment. Which one would be harder? Starting something new and discovering that it's not for you, or looking back many years wishing you had at least tried? For me, the answer is obvious. That's why you're sitting watching this video. That's why I started digital marketing. That's why I'm building something new. Not because it's easier, not because I have all the answers, because I finally stopped saying one day. And maybe today is your day too. Maybe today is the day you drop me a DM and you start and record your first video. Take a walk, apply for that job, or decide that your future needs your attention. No giant leap, just one small step, because that's how every journey begins. One decision, one action, one day, today. I'll leave you with this. Don't let one day steal another year from your life. If there's something you've been thinking about, start. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to begin. And until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and never stop believing that it's possible. Hey, I'll see you next time for another Coffee with Frank.